Good morning, everybody. So continuing our journey with integers and rational numbers, hopefully you found the multiplying integers and rational numbers to be straightforward. Dividing is just the same, okay? Same rules, very little difference. So it's kind of a good lead in, okay? We will continue to practice addition and subtraction. I feel like that is the more difficult skill, as well as working with multiplying and dividing. Okay, all basic calculation skills that are really, really critical as we move forward. Now, because 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 3 times 2 is 6, fact families that you already knew. 6 divided by 3 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6, fact families. We know that multiplication and division have an inverse, please write this down, relationship. Okay. They are kind of the opposite of one another. They undo one another. Okay. And because of this, the rules for positive and negative numbers are the same as the rules for multiplication. Okay? So remember that if your signs match, you're going to have a positive outcome. Positive times positive, or positive divided by positive, you still have a positive answer. Negative times negative, or negative divided by negative, you still have a positive answer if they match. Okay, so that's smiling so much, my eyes are squeezed shut. If we have a mismatch, we have a negative solution. Okay, so again, to me, these guys always look like they're getting punched in the face. If I have a positive divided by a negative, it's going to be negative. If I have a negative divided by a positive, it's going to be negative. Okay. Just a note, it shouldn't come up in 6th grade, but just in case you ever come across something, anything divided by 0 is undefined. It's not positive, it's not negative, it's literally not even a real number. It is undefined. It is like the C4 of math. Okay, so we just don't divide by 0. Now, I do want to give you a hint. Okay, when I write fractions with negative numbers, I want to show you what I usually do and what I don't do. Okay, so this is what I don't do. Negative 2/3. It's not wrong. You'll see it printed in books all the time. Okay, but we're going to avoid it because it is bad for messy or hurried people. I do not consider myself to be a messy person, but I often do math in a hurry. And when you have a negative sign next to your fraction line like that, man, it's easy to miswrite. So instead, I would write with the negative sign by the numerator. I almost always keep my negative sign with the numerator. It is the same value as if the negative sign was in the denominator. You would still get the same solution. And it just looks better up in the numerator. It makes more sense. But just so you know, for messy purposes, be really careful about where you put your negative signs. They have a tendency to go missing and fall off. Okay. And with that, I'm going to have you guys try some, and then I will see you in class. Thanks so much.